Hey boys! It's HarmNone. Today, we're back in Grand Theft Auto Online with NPC and Twingo for yet another customization battle. This week, we're going to be customizing the Sultan RS because the upgrade to make the regular Sultan into the RS is discounted by 40%. So, we're going to save some money here, and we figured that it was a good time to customize this car. I think we've all been kind of wanting to customize this car in a battle, so now is a very good time to do so. But of course, before we get into anything else, NPC is going to have to sell his car because for the second week in a row, he is lost. Hey! Just to tally up the votes, I believe that Twingo has them. Could you?
Yes, I do.
Could you read out the votes for us, sir?
Of course. In third place, of course, NPC with 121 votes. HarmNone with 176, and myself with 223.
Oh. Damn. Dude actually got fried. Anyways, so Aaron is gonna have to sell his Bravado Buffalo STX, which I will say I actually do like Aaron's STX, and I kind of wish that he didn't have to sell this, but unfortunately for him, he does indeed. So we're gonna get to watch Aaron sell his car for a second week in a row. And we also need to celebrate because Twingo has got his first customization battle victory. So
yeah, baby.
Let's go.
Fat dub.
Let's go. Good for Twingo. Oh, and here we go. Here's NPC. Talk your shit. Talk shit. Come on, Twingo.
I didn't. It looks like the Hub logo. That threw me
Then
off
shouldn't I have
first.
won?
Deadly.
You can only sell vehicles worth up to 50 grand.
No. Oh man.
Bro,
So
they're
you're
kicking me while I'm down.
So you're gonna have to buy a Sultan to replace your STX wherever it is.
Hey!
That's rough. That's super rough. Man, you guys are slow as hell.
I had a bit of a hiccup.
Is that right?
See the metal scraping against the ground?
Have more of one. There we
He's
go.
got a lot of work to do here.
Yeah, Benny, he's good. He's got his work cut out for him. All right, well, I guess let's enter in, and I will talk to you guys when we all come outside.
Sounds good.
All right.
Hey!
Good luck. All right, boys, here we are inside. Repair this thing, and as you guys can see, it is discounted, so let's go ahead and upgrade this. Okay, we now have the Sultan RS, boys. Starting off with the armor, we're going all the way up on that. The brakes as well, of course. For the bumpers, we do have front and rear options for this thing. I'm not exactly sure what I want to go for with this car. I'm kind of thinking I'd like to do like a full race build, but at the same time, I'm not 100% sure. So we're just gonna go ahead and put some things on and see where it takes us. We're gonna go for the Drift RS bumper and canards. I really like the look of that. For the rear bumper itself, we gotta do something that looks good here. I'm just not sure. Oh man, the vented GT rear bumper is crazy. Or the street SPL. But I think that I like the vented rear one. Except I don't like the circles. But I like the side part there, so I think we might have to go for the street SPL. No, let's go vented GT. I like it just a little bit better. For the headlights, we have the eyebrows that we can add on here. We can do them in carbon. We can go for basic headlight vents. Oh, so we can replace the interior light with a vent. That's kind of cool. We can also cover the lights entirely. I'm not going to do that. We might do the basic headlight vents, but I'm not 100% sure. I kind of like the look of it without without the vent. So I think we might do the eyebrows, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's put them on for right now, but we're probably gonna change that. Now we can also put on fog lights if we want to. I'm not 100% sure if I actually want those or not, so we're gonna leave it alone for right now. For the roof, we can also put on a vent. I think that we will do this because I do kind of want to go for a race sort of build with this thing, so I think that we will do that. Can also go for the window safety net on this thing, but I'm not a big fan of it, so I'm gonna leave that off. However, the roll cage, we will be putting on a street half cage. I do like the look of that, so let's do it. For the engine, we can do the engine block, of course. Let's go carbon for that. For the cam cover, I kind of like keeping it red, honestly, so I'm going to leave that alone. And for the strut brace, we're going to go for something titanium. The wide titanium strut brace is usually what I go for. So let's do that. Engine tunes all the way up, of course. For the exhaust, we have the straight side exit, the slashed side exhaust, the twin short side exhaust, the twin straight side exhaust, or of course the big bore side exhaust. I kind of like the look of the slashed exhaust. Let's do that one. For the fenders on this car, we can go for secondary color arches, carbon, primary bolt-on arches, secondary bolt-on arches, carbon, or of course we can go for the wide body arch extensions as well. I kind of like the wide body arch extensions, however, I don't feel like they look super great, so I think that we're just going to keep these stock fenders on this thing. For the grille, we can remove it. We can go for the intercooler with twin fans, the intercooler with water sprayer, or the monster intercooler. I think that I might want to go for the monster intercooler. However, I do kind of like the grille on this car, so I think we're going to leave it for right now. We're probably going to change that though. For the hood, we can go for the twin vented hood, the carbon vented hood, the carbon scooped hood, the carbon twin vented hood, the sticker bomb hood, the power bulb hood, vented hood, scooped hood, showtime hood, or back to stock. I want to actually change the color of the car before we do anything else to it. We're gonna go silver on it just to be able to see, you know, everything that we can do with the car. So let's put it in silver for right now. And then let's go back to those hood options because I'm not exactly sure which one I want to go for. I kind of like the power bulge hood. I think that does look pretty good. The vented hood's also cool. The scooped hood is also cool. I'm thinking maybe we go for the vented hood or the power bulge. I'm thinking the vented though. I kind of like the look of it a little better. So let's do that. For the interior, we can go for a sun strip, even though that's on the exterior, but whatever. We can go for some bobbleheads here. I don't know if I want to put a bobblehead in. I'm going to leave it alone. We are going to go for the carbon dash and the stripped interior because this thing, like I said, is probably going to be a race car. So let's definitely do that. I like this option, the pod tachometer and dash gauges, because you get a bunch of gauges. So let's do that. For the doors, we are going to go carbon race door cards because I think that's what we would do if we were making this thing into a full-blown race car. Let's go for the carbon fiber track seats as well. And for the steering wheel, we got to go for the Rally Clubman. That is my usual pick. So let's go for that. And of course, for the dash lights, I want to go for something that we can easily see. Let's do a bright orange. For the lights on the car, we are going to go xenon. For the livery of the car, we have the black classic RS stripe. We have the black RS evolved stripe and white as well. We also have the blue power stripe, the street drifter, the redwood racing livery, the Karin Performance, and the Princess Robot Bubblegum, of course. I think that the Karin Performance livery is kind of sick looking. I think that I want to go for this one. Or maybe we go for a different style of build. We don't have to go race for this build. We could do something with this blue power stripe potentially. I've got another build that has the blue power stripe on it, which I don't know if I want to do another one like that or if I want to go for something different. I think we are going to go for the Karin Performance livery. I do think that I want to go for something a little different. Yellow and black for the plate, of course. For the respray of the car itself, we could go for the crew color. Not a big fan of that though. I don't think that it looks all that good with this livery in particular. Could go for some sort of a yellow to kind of match with the livery. However, I'm thinking that some sort of a blue is going to look really good with this livery. So let's go through the blues here. We got Mariner Blue. Mariner Blue looks super clean with this, honestly. Could also go Ultra Blue or Racing Blue. I'm thinking Racing Blue is actually a really nice color for this. I think we're gonna go Racing Blue, and honestly the secondary color being in that silver looks really good, but I'm wondering about going for a black. I think that black would look really good as a secondary, or maybe, hang on, let's try this out too. Let's go Racing Blue for the secondary, and then for the primary, let's go back here, and let's just take a look at going for maybe a silver, or also maybe going for a black. No, you know what? I think that the full Racing Blue actually looks really good, so let's just keep that. For the trim color on the inside, let's just do black, something simple. For For the roof itself, we can go for a roof spoiler, we can go for vortex generators, a carbon roof and roof spoiler, or we can go for the carbon roof with the vortex generators as well. I do kind of like that there's a livery on the roof here though, so I think that I am gonna put the roof spoiler on just to add more to the livery a little bit. And then we're gonna go to the skirts, and we gotta see what's up with the skirts here. We can either put on mud flaps or we can go for actual skirts. We're gonna have to go for the actual skirts because they look good, so let's do that. For the spoilers for this car, there are quite a few really good looking ones. I'm not 100% sure which one I want to go for just yet. The muscle killer wing is really calling my name. I really like the look of that. Let's go for it because it adds more to the livery, which I do like. Unless we want to go for one of these carbon sort of options, we do have the rally spec RS wing. That is kind of cool at the same time. Maybe we... I'm not sure. I do like how big this wing is, but at the same time, I do kind of like this rally spec RS wing. It adds a little more carbon, it breaks up the color just a little more. So I'm wondering if we should actually go for that. It is such a small spoiler though, that's the thing. I'm thinking we go for it. We can always change it after, so let's do that for right now. Let's lower the suspension down all the way with this. For the transmission, let's go super on that. The turbo, we gotta add that as well. For the wheels on this car, we have a lot of options we can go for. We are in Benny's, so we could look at some of these Benny's rims, but I think they're more for lowriders, and they don't look all that great with sort of more modern cars, I want to say. I just don't think they quite look as good, so that's okay though. We're gonna go into the track section here and have a look at some of these track wheels, because I think that we're gonna be able to find some that are nice, like the expressways. The expressways look great with this car. We also have the throwbacks. The throwbacks they're kind of a nice wheel actually. I don't think I've actually used these. I'm tempted though. I'm really tempted to try those out. The Super Lux are really nice too. The high fives are nice. The Tropos, I don't know what it is. The Tropos have been calling my name recently. I really like these wheels. I think they look super good. We also have the Split Stars. The Split Stars look great. I'm not sure here. There's so many good looking wheels for this car actually. I'm thinking it's between the Expressways, the Throwbacks, and the Tropos, as well as the Split Star. The Split Star, there's something about those that look really good to me. But at the same time, I'm thinking the throwbacks are gonna be the option that we are gonna choose today. I think that what I want to do for these wheels is go for a bronze. I think that the bronze is going to really kind of make this thing look like the Subaru rally car, which I think that it's based off of pretty heavily. I don't know about that, about the color there though, because there's a lot of bronze and a lot of black too, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Could go for something like the Super Lux, the high fives too. I don't like how much chrome there is on some of these wheels though, so I'm sort of thinking maybe, ooh, expressways are all right, but I'm kind of thinking about going for the Super Lux or the high fives. I think the Super Lux are kind of an interesting rim. Let's go for those for right now. I do want to check. Oh, you know what? You can't check the street category in Benny's. That is such a letdown. I kind of forgot about that. Oh well. Let's go for these. I like that. Let's go bulletproof on the tires, of course. We can put on some different stuff here. We do have an atomic logo on the car. We also have Chapal that we could put on the wheels, or on the tires, rather. I think that the atomic livery, I think that there's more atomics than there are Chapals, or at least they seem more apparent to me. So I think we're gonna go for the atomic yellow tire lettering. I kind of like the look of that. Could tint the windows out if we wanted to. I'm not a big fan of it though. I don't think that it looks all that great. So, well, actually, I think that it does look great. I just don't know if it looks great on a, you know, a car like this that's supposed to be, you know, more of a race car. Let's just quickly go back to the bumper options here, because I do want to see if there's anything else that kind of catches my eye. Not really. I'm pretty happy with the front bumper option that we chose here. What about our headlights though? What was that on? Was that the grill? No, that was not the grill. We could make this thing a little more aggressive on the front end. I'm kind of wondering about that. Maybe going for the twin fans. Let's actually do it. I think it makes it look a little more like a race car. Let's see. What about the wide body as well? I'm not a super fan of that wide body. I don't think that it looks that great. Let's leave it off. For the chassis, okay, the headlight trim. Let's actually remove the headlight trim, and then maybe we go ahead and add some fog lights onto the front of this thing. Not sure. The fogs are pretty cool. They do look nice. They do add a bit more carbon to the front. Kind of wondering, maybe we should do it. Ah, man, I don't know. Let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? For the doors, could also add the safety net. I'm not a big fan of that either, though. So let's leave that alone. The headlight trim. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. What about the hood here as well? I'm wondering about maybe going for a more aggressive hood. I do kind of like the scooped hood. The power bulge hood is really clean. Could go for something carbon. I typically wouldn't do that, but yeah, I still don't think I'm going to. We could go for the twin vented hood as well. I am thinking about that scooped hood. I think the scooped hood is pretty cool. Let's go for that instead. What about this livery as well? Do we want to change the livery up? We could do it. The redwood livery's actually really clean with this, but I don't think that I necessarily want to go for it. I think that I'm pretty happy with this car overall. I am wondering about taking that tire lettering off though. I think that it looks better without the tire lettering. Let's take it off. Also wondering about maybe changing this bronze to like kind of a darker color, like a dark ivory. I think the dark ivory almost looks better. Dark copper. No, you know what? I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna say that this is a complete build, except I am gonna change that spoiler. I want the muscle killer wing. Looks a lot better. And maybe on that roof option too. Or sorry, where is that? Not the roof, it's the, what was it? The chassis? Roof scoops. Maybe we just go for a regular roof scoop instead of that carbon vent. I'm thinking we go regular. Let's go regular. I don't really love the carbon. Let's take that off. Maybe we actually remove those carbon fogs as well and go for the regular blue fogs. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. All right. I'm saying we're done. Let's take the car outside and we're gonna see if anybody else is out here. Oh, look at this. Okay, we went for kind of something similar. All right, I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I had a feeling you or Aaron might have done that.
Subaru gang, buddy.
Subaru gang.
Yeah. The bronze looks so good. Oh, the fogs do work on this car. Yes.
Ooh.
I didn't know that. Oh man.
That's pretty awesome.
I'm happy with that. I like we literally our build is very similar with the exception of the livery.
I almost went for that one, but I had a feeling someone else would.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what Aaron comes up with here.
I'm pretty excited.
Man, I think that the cars look so good. Man.
It definitely does. I like my bumper on it.
I like your bumper too.
They're longer.
Yeah, it's a little extended.
Yours looks like nice and clean though. I went
for the kind of smaller bumper, and I wish those side skirts were carbon. They're not though. Oh well.
Ooh.
I'm pretty happy with it though. I'm pretty happy with it.
Oh yeah, it looks good.
I wanted to go for like more of a race build. I've been doing a few more race builds recently. I've been liking it. I don't know.
Race builds look awesome.
There's something about it that's just, I don't know. It's just nice.
Oh, here he is. Very cool.
Okay. Oh wow. All right.
Damn, I'm still the last one, bro. But I thought I was going pretty fast.
You were only 40 seconds behind on the timer.
That's pretty good.
Oh, you started the timer. That's funny.
To the observatory?
To the observatory.
All right, it's racing time, boys. Let's go. Man, the Sultan RSs, man.
It sounds so good.
It does. It does sound so good, and they all look really good too. I do appreciate this car a lot.
Me too.
I'm glad that Rockstar put this thing into the game. Let's go in order here. Aaron, tell us.
Start us off.
Yeah. So Mason, I don't know if you recognize.
I recognized it instantly. Yes.
A lot of inspiration. For those of you guys that don't know, for the story of how HarmNone and I met, he was in a Sultan that looked kind of like this.
It was similar.
The inspiration with this livery and the color is from his Sultan, which unfortunately is no longer with us. But
sadly, yeah.
It's like a core memory for me. So I wanted to base this build around that, and I thought the monochrome theme was kind of like just looked really good.
I do like it.
So, yeah, it's pretty much just based with like the monochrome stuff. You know, something that I noticed that was really sad, actually, we don't have access to street rim.
I know, yes, I noticed that too. Yes.
So
I thought someone was missing.
Yeah, I was like so confused because like, I don't know, I was like, oh, we could totally take advantage of like the Benny stuff, but then they're all a little exotic for my liking.
Yeah, the Benny's rims are definitely, they're very old styled, like the rims, I would
Yeah.
say. They're
Old head rims.
Yeah, old
not
head
super fitting
rims,
anymore.
exactly, old head rims.
But I still did want to go with endos, so I settled on these ones, which are called Pure Business, and they have like bolts on the side of them, and I thought that matched nicely with the wide body bolts.
I like it. Yeah, I didn't notice that at first. I'm glad you said that. Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then last thing I wanted to like majorly point out, I guess, was the I don't think any of the intercooler options looked good. I feel like it turned the car a little like more zombie-esque.
Yeah,
So,
I can see what you're saying. Yeah.
I just left it stock. And the exhaust as well. I thought the stock exhaust looked far better than the other options, because the rest of them are all like straight pipe.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
this one has like that little extra barrel. So
Yeah. Okay.
Muffler.
that's my build.
Nice. Nice. And
Very
you
cool.
you went for the carbon window cards as well, I noticed.
I did, yes. I wanted to match that carbon accenting with wherever
Right.
else I have it.
Right.
Oh, I see that now.
Nice, nice. Nice. Okay, I like it.
Thank you.
I do like it. Okay, let's hear about Paul Allen. I mean Twingo's car.
Me, Paul Allen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't go for anything crazy, I think. I had a feeling that someone was going to do yellow and blue, so I wanted to avoid that, and I was right. However, I did do the gold rims.
Yes.
Of course, go on Subarus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, super
So
look.
yeah, it's definitely more of a street car kind of thing. I did remove the grill. I didn't really want to remove the top part though. But I definitely wanted the water sprayer
Mm-hmm.
or the fans or something. But
Yeah,
I figured the water sprayer would be cooler.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah. I almost got confused. One of the liveries put some black on the hood where I didn't want it, so I did have to change that eventually. And I think it does look better with a flat color, especially
Yeah.
on the roof and with the vortexes and the hoods or the roof scoop. That looks nice altogether.
Yes.
I didn't go for that huge wide body, but I did like those bolted arches.
Mhm.
Those always look cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I had some trouble with the rear bumper actually, but I think this one was like the second option.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
the one.
But the other ones are always
plain.
quite flat or
Yeah, there were a lot of kind of uglier rear bumper options.
definitely, yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I think that it turned out very well. I like your car a lot.
I think so too. I'm glad I didn't tint the windows either, so you can really see the interior stuff.
Yeah,
Pretty happy with that.
I felt like for my build, I couldn't tint the interior because it's a race car, so
those don't have tinted.
they don't have
windows.
tinted windows, so yeah.
I limoed mine because I was like, it needs to be black and white.
Yeah, I
that makes
think
sense,
that
though,
it
yeah.
works with your build. I think that it works with yours.
Wait, sorry. Last question, Kaya, before we move on. Is this Sultan RS text that's like on the car? Is that a livery?
It is.
It is, yeah. And I think
Okay,
it's the
cool.
same kind of livery from GTA 4 where the Sultan RS was first introduced, maybe? But I think it had like that.
It's similar to
looks
the
nice.
it's similar to the livery you can get for the regular Sultan that says Sultan RS that says Sultan.
Yeah.
You can put it on the stock car?
Yeah, the stock car. I don't know if you noticed, but when we had our cars at the start of the video, when they're black and white, the black stripe runs right along where that stripe is on the livery.
Oh.
You'll see it when you edit the video, but yeah, it's very
okay.
similar. So yeah, looks really good. I like your car a lot.
Thank
Yeah,
you very
it looks,
much.
it looks really nice. I like the how you keep it. You're keeping it like the traditional Subi colors, but it's got like a street build on it, even though it's like a
Exactly.
rally car. It can be a
Yeah.
rally car.
Yes, it's very nice. It's
Yes.
very nice.
Good wheel choice with the endos as well.
Yeah,
Thank you. Endos are perfect for everything.
the endos really do look good on this car. I almost wish that I went for some endos with my car, but I am happy with my build overall.
Yes, run us through.
Yeah.
So
do you have?
I also agree with Kaya about or with Aaron about the grill. I did like the regular RS grill that comes stock on the car. So my solution to that was putting the light pod in front of it to try to hide it a little bit, but still allow it to act as a grill, because air can still get in there behind the lights. So I did like that, but I did want the twin fans on the front. So I put the twin fans on. I went for the same bumper that Aaron went for as well with the carbon. I think that one looks super clean. It's like you can either make that into like a really aggressive build, or you can make it like pretty tame. I elected to go pretty aggressive, as you can probably tell. I went for the same hood as Kaya as well. And I went for a roof scoop that's body color, just like Twingo did as well. I went for the Karin livery in the yellow there because I think that it looks like a Subaru rally car, which is kind of what I was going for. But I didn't want to build mine as a rally car necessarily. I wanted it to be more of a street car. So I went with some pretty low profile tires on it, and low profile wheels with the Super Lux from the track category. So I think that looks pretty good. I went for the same wing as Twingo as well. And
best wing.
For my it is. The other ones I was like, there's something just, I don't know, it needs the height for some reason. I don't know why, but I think an interesting thing with this car is it's very slanted. Like it's at the back of the car, it is far higher than at the front of the car. If you look at it from the side,
it looks so cool like that. I think.
Yeah. So I think that you need the high wing, because otherwise it's like low at the front of the car and then it starts getting higher and then it gets low again with the wing. If you have like a smaller wing, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but
I get it. I can see it.
And then for the rear bumper, I went for this one because I like the sort of indents in the side of the bumper. Right at the back of the wheels there.
I see that.
I really like that.
I barely noticed that.
It looks weird with the livery that I've got on it right now, but I do like the look of it. And then I went with this weird little roof spoiler. I'm not sure that I necessarily like love that, but it's okay.
Got some text on it. That's cool.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I put it on.
The text looks nice.
That's exactly why I put it on. So yeah, that's my build. And then I went for the full carbon dash. I didn't fully strip out the interior. I think you can go for the flocked dash or something.
Yeah.
But I went for the carbon because I like the look of the carbon a little more. And I skipped out on the bobblehead. I didn't really want the bobblehead.
Me too, yeah.
Oh, I put a Grim Reaper because I was about to get smoked.
That was the one that I was gonna put on, but I decided against it. So, yeah, that's my build. So
I do have one comment to make.
Okay, make a comment.
This may shift the tides.
Oh.
The steering wheel you picked has gear shifting paddles, as well as your car having a manual transmission. I don't know if you noticed that, but I made sure to avoid that.
That's actually an automatic.
Is it really?
Yeah, I decided.
Okay,
yeah,
well that's okay.
That's an automatic. Yeah. So. Yeah, forget what Kaya said.
Well, I have something to nitpick as well.
Do you?
Yeah. Down here on the what is it called? The little indents on your bumper, the text gets
chopped off.
Oh yeah, the atomic logo and the Benny's Works right above it.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
And then
on the corner.
The atomic gets cut, and then the zero is kind of messed up as well.
Oh yeah, on the bottom.
Car.
Yeah, that's very true. Okay, I'm gonna nitpick you then.
Go for
it. It's got to be something. You can't even see the Grim Reaper from where your driving position because it's hidden by the pod tachometer.
Yeah, but it's okay. You don't need to. That's more like for the outside. That's the Grim Reaper. You know he is the black. And white
I don't know if that's the Grim Reaper.
Who else looks like that?
Your atomic livery gets hidden by your wide body if you stand at this angle. And your skirt hides the Karin livery, the Karin at the back of the
just want to say I think yours does
Shut up. And you have chrome on the outside of your rims, which looks bad.
I did think about that, but I mean, I was okay with it because it has bolts that match the arches, and I think it looks cool.
And your spoiler's too small. It looks funny because the spoiler's tiny.
It kind of does. With the huge wide body.
Yeah, I feel like you should have gone for a bigger spoiler. So I think that you lose automatically. I want to make Aaron lose 3 in a row. 3 in a row.
The kind of street build I was going.
3 in a row.
Going for
3 in a row.
I think I should win automatically for bringing something new to the table. Not going for this standard.
I do respect you for.
This is a mirror. Just copy paste.
No. I do respect you for going for a.
Yeah, sure, but just change a couple of the answers.
respect you for going for the OG HarmNone livery, but
Yeah.
I think you botched it.
I don't
Wow.
think so. I think I
Oh.
upgraded it.
Oh, I don't
It
know.
looks even better.
You know what this
But,
car needs though?
Never meet your heroes, kids. Yeah.
A rear exit exhaust.
That's what I said.
The side
Yeah,
exit,
it
the
does.
side
It really
exit
does.
is super not it.
Yeah.
Like the back of the car is so empty. That's my biggest problem with it.
I know. It's like there's so much tail on the sides.
There's
It's like
there's nothing. Yeah. There's just
baby.
nothing. It's very annoying. I do not like that they did that, but oh well. There's really nothing that we can do as sad as that is.
Just have to complain.
wait. Last thing I need to point out about my car that I forgot to is that I put on some of like the eyelids
You
on the
did-
headlights,
you
and I
did
think
put
it looks
on-
cool.
I was going to put on the eyelids, but I took them off at the last second.
No, why?
I think that
With your build.
I don't
I
think rally cars have those.
yeah,
Yeah.
and also I don't know. I just don't know if I necessarily love the look of them. I don't know. They're
I
kind of
don't
cool.
think I do.
They're kind of cool, but they're kind of not as well. I'm not really sure how to feel about them, honestly.
I think it wouldn't make sense on yours because like if you add extra lights in the front, why would you cover up
Why
other
would you
lights,
cover
know?
up some of the lights? Yeah.
I think it would fit on mine though. I think it fits on mine, and I think it would fit on Kai's as well if you did decide to throw them on.
Maybe.
I
I
could-
think it could.
I
but
could see it
prefer
on
not
Kaya's
to.
car, but I'm not 100% on that. Your spoiler's too small. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for the video. Make sure you guys vote in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let us know what you thought of our builds in the comments down below, and we will see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.